Hey folks, Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas. Glad to be with you here at BangTheBook.com, and we're talking this week's PGA Tour stop as they make the swing to Florida. We had Hawaii, California, the WGC event in Mexico with Dustin Johnson, a dominant performance. Now it's off to Florida, which is the prelude to some great events. We've got the Players' Championship, the World Match Play before you know it. They'll be off to Augusta and the Masters. Glad to be with you at BangTheBook.com. Always follow along on Twitter at BangTheBook. Listen to the Sports Betting Podcast with our buddy Adam Burke. Let's go. The Honda Classic, and it's the Bear Trap. 15, 16, and 17. A gauntlet of 3 holes that can really just derail a guy who looks like he's home and cool to win the thing. So it really comes down to the back 9 on Sunday. Justin Thomas, guy's playing great golf. He's 5-1, and he really is a deserving favorite. I don't know any favorite in a golf tournament should be as low as 5-1, but he is playing great golf. Fowler's won here before. He's 10-1. Koepka, Garcia, Scott, Woodland, up to Webb Simpson in that 16 to 20-1 range. I would say this, Brooks Koepka, his prowess in the U.S. Open, this is the kind of course that would suit a guy like Brooks Koepka. This is one of the toughest events. Only the U.S. Open at Shinnecock Hills played tougher last year on the PGA Tour than did this event. This is one of these courses. Middle of fairways, middle of greens, par is a good score, which would lead you to a guy like Zach Johnson at 50-1, a real nice price play, but a guy whose game is suited to majors. I do believe there are some long shots that are out there. First things first, well, Daniel Berger, you got to think of Daniel Berger. He's on the board at 30-1. His current form's horrible, but every time they come into Florida, Daniel Berger's usually on the leaderboard. I don't know that he's capable of righting the ship so much to the point where he steps up and wins this thing. I do think there's some real significant price plays. CT Pan, 100-1. Sung Jae Im is 60-1. This is a young player. I'm convinced it's going to come, and when he gets the win, those 60-1s are gone. He's going to be in the 30-1 range. But my top pick is actually going to be Matt Wallace, and love the Brit. This guy was a stud on the European Tour. Now he's starting to slowly appear. He's at WGC events, made some appearances in California. I think once he gets acclimated to the difference of the PGA Tour and the European Tour, this guy's got game. There's a lot of link-style events over in Europe. The PGA Tour is more about flag hunting, and this is a guy that's capable of stringing birdies together. He hits it a mile. He knows how to win, and not a lot of people know about Matt Wallace. They're about to find out. Whether it's this week, that would be wonderful at 60-1. But always trying to be ahead of the curve, looking for a longer price play that can make some noise. Of the studs, Koepka is the most viable option to me. Seeing him on the board at 12-1, but I'm still more prone to look for bigger prices. And again, the change of the surface, you get the grass in California to the grass in Florida. It's completely different, and something quirky could pop up. You could get a grenade result. This may be the week. Matt Wallace is my top pick with some other long shot plays to consider as well. Always fun to do this for you right here from Las Vegas at BangTheBook.com. I'm Brian Blessing.